Michael Dixon.
Yep.
On the return, Hester. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Dolphin football. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. Trying to keep those big legs churning.
That was back there. Yeah.
In the backfield.
As soon as you hiked the ball, they was in the backfield.
He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Play action. Stewart.
Glad I picked that up. Oh.
He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
First down, the run with Lynch. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And
somebody grabbed
third down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Truly.
In danger of squandering the great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Yes, sir.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
I got some cereal. This looks beautiful. It feels great.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Wow.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing out of the shotgun.
Oh, they didn't even get off the line. Give it to me. Oh, you should have gave it to me. They wouldn't let me get outside, but the middle of the field was wide open.
But you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Stewart. He'll get this into the hands of from Texas. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think.
Oh, that was me, bro. That was me. Doggone high.
Here's another one intercepted.
That was me.
Down the right sideline. And he will take this one.
Messed up in finger little.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point put through by Boswell.
Yeah, let that joystick go, boom. But oh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a return.
Yeah, too close to the line. You gotta get in that shotgun.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Throwing now, Stewart. Looking in zone for Jones.
Wow.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Stewart. That ball caught by Harrison. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Here's Stewart to throw it. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Finally, they give me block.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Stewart. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
You had me too.
He's going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Running up the middle. Here's Dillon. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark.
They don't know. You don't do that.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Yeah, me too. Me too, bro. That's why I ain't been saying nothing. Don't go high, bro. Yeah, I'm going down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as they get taken down after a short pickup. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
I can't believe I thought I was going to go out there and smoke a little bit more because I wasn't feeling nothing at first.
Most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
At least we get the positive yards.
Focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus and stand on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Give him 4 on the carry to make this a third and about 2.
Well,
just split them, doggone it.
In the first half, they've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and 2.
He ain't got no. They saying he ain't got no burst. Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, sure. Definitely faster. Legal touching. Yeah.
That's where the return stops. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Yeah, because I couldn't even catch it. They wouldn't let me go for the ball.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
There it is, baby. What a throw. What a throw. Twinkle toes on him.
A.J. Green.
Wow, what a throw.
Yards. And the Dolphins' decision
What a throw.
to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point.
4th down, just like them.
And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw.
I don't know what that is, bro.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Hurts. That'll be caught by Hester. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing is Hurts. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Up the middle there. Here's Dillon. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Once more with Dillon. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Stewart sets to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And I tell you,
let's go. What a kick. How long was that, 60?
Of leg behind it, and the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, But also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. That is his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering the receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this
half.
Look
at Madden. Look at Madden.
Back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick.
Look at Madden.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's you, Bo.
Dillon up the middle.
Oh.
A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
You got me. Hey.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time
I'm playing a lot.
I like it. I like the
You
call.
run the ball.
Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Stewart. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question.
Blow him up right here, bro. So.
On that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they?
You got hit him with a lynch mob.
Those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better.
Thought he was about to take it over. Wax it.
All of a sudden, they're down.
It's the Shea Sean Parker. Shea Sean?
Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got a shot in the backfield.
That's fine. Keep doing that. You don't get so far down the field.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They'll look to throw.
Oh.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Yeah, pretty good teams.
Back to throw. And
Oh.
that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's caught by Harrison, right side. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Being chased out left.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a great
Yeah, he went down.
passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He's back to throw. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Back to throw.
Hey.
And he's at the goal line. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. Pick 6 and the Dolphins touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Yep. I was thinking.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it
I was thinking about it too. I'm like, you know what? I was thinking about it too, bro. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to go out there and get bowled up some more.